Welcome to the Snowflake Unified School District's Procurement and Conflict of Interest Training. This training is required for all staff members to ensure you understand how to participate ethically and legally in school district purchases and contracts. By the end of this training, you'll know how to avoid conflicts of interest and make smart, legal decisions with public funds. Why does this training matter? As employees of a public school district, we are responsible for using public funds properly. That means following clear rules to make sure purchasing decisions are fair, transparent, and in the best interest of students and the community. This training helps us all follow the law and uphold the public trust. What are some key laws and policies to know? There are several laws and policies that govern procurement and conflict of interest. These include Arizona Revised Statutes, the School Procurement Code, the Uniform System of Financial Records, and our own district policies, specifically policies 1 to 105, 2 to 101, 3 to 109, and 4 to 201. How well do you understand the basics of procurement? Here's how procurement works in our district. The superintendent is responsible for all purchasing decisions. Any purchase over $100,000 must be completed with the assistance of the business office and requires approval by the governing board. Purchases under that amount can be approved by the superintendent. Your principal, any director, or secretaries may also assist in purchasing under the direction of the superintendent. Anything over $10,000 must follow formal bidding procedures. If a vendor is not on a state-approved contract, then 3 quotes must be attached with most purchase requests. Sometimes, the district enters contracts that last several years. These multi-year contracts, sometimes up to 5 years, will require board approval. For construction services using job order contracts, the limit is $2 million unless specifically authorized. Everything we do with procurement must be transparent. That means bids, proposals, and decisions are public records. They are open to inspection to ensure the district is making decisions fairly and responsibly. Let's move on to conflict of interest. What is conflict of interest? A conflict of interest happens when you or a close relative could benefit from a decision you're involved in. For example, if your spouse owns a company that wants to contract with the district, that's a conflict. You would benefit directly or indirectly if the contract was awarded to your spouse's company. Even if a relative works for a vendor, you should not participate in any decisions surrounding that contract decision. So, who counts as a relative? In legal terms, a relative includes your spouse, children, parents, grandparents, siblings, and in-laws. If any of them could benefit from a district contract or purchase, it's your responsibility to disclose that relationship. So, what is the district asking you to do in regards to conflict of interest? First, all employees are required to fill out the conflict of interest disclosure form at least every year. Second, if a conflict exists, you must completely refrain from participating in any way with that contract decision. That means no emails, no recommendations, no meetings, even as a listener. No involvement at all. What if it is just a very minimal connection or remote interest and not a substantial interest? A substantial interest means you, or a relative, could financially benefit. A remote interest means a minimal connection, like owning a small number of shares in a company. Either way, it's always best to disclose the potential conflict of interest. Just to reiterate, every employee must file a conflict of interest form once per year. This form is kept on file at the district office. If your situation changes, say your spouse gets a new job, you must update your form within 15 days. There is one other note of caution. When is it okay to accept a gift from a vendor? Employees may not accept personal gifts or benefits from vendors who do or want to do business with the district. Small promotional items of a nominal value like pens, mugs, tote bags, t-shirts, a donut, or a cookie are okay. but a gift over $300 is a felony. Even accepting smaller gifts that are greater than just a nominal value can be considered a misdemeanor offense. There are real consequences for violations to accepting gifts. Breaking these laws isn't just a policy violation, it's a criminal offense. Felonies and misdemeanors carry real consequences. The district also investigates and takes disciplinary action for improper disclosures or participation. So if I am unsure, what should I do and where can I get help or ask questions? If you're unsure what to do, don't guess. Resources are available on the district website and at the trust website. You can also contact our business manager at extension 7716. A final reminder. To wrap up, complete and return your conflict of interest form annually. Always disclose any conflicts or possible conflicts. Refrain from participating in decisions if a conflict or possible conflict exists. And never accept large gifts from vendors. Thank you for doing your part to protect the integrity of our district's procurement process.